Ladies and gentlemen, Raj has entered the room. Raj, thanks so much for joining us here in virtual Amsterdam.
Thanks for having me, Matt.
Absolutely. Well, Raj, I've got a few questions for you on my mobile phone today. So basically, in your own words, can you describe the benefits of the new Tecnis Synergy 2?
Sure. So it's an exciting time, I think, as we're entering ESCRS, like you said, in this virtual setting where we're able to share some data on the clinical results as well as experience. But the Synergy lens, as I think you know, is on the Tecnis platform, which is well known for its optics throughout the eye care industry. And the Synergy allows patients to achieve a range of vision that is especially helpful even in dim light settings. And the 2 model allows it to be even more stable in a toric platform for correction of astigmatism.
Is that sort of one of the main issues still with torics, is the rotation of it potentially, and so therefore that stability is really critical?
Yep, absolutely correct. As clinicians, what we find is that generally we're able to position the lens where we want it to, but in a small percentage of patients, it will rotate, and this allows it to be even more stable and have less rotation. So again, it gives patients a better visual outcome.
You mentioned the Tecnis platform. What advantages does that still have today?
So the platform is optically considered really the highest quality. The Tecnis platform allows, again, as minimal dysphotopsia as we can see in the industry. It has the clearest optics in general as we perceive it.
Okay, perfect. Well, correcting astigmatism can be challenging. So how does this IOL, along with the Catalyst system, help surgeons to get the best visual results for patients?
So the Catalyst new software 6.0 has been designed with, again, the same issue you brought up earlier, trying to give patients the best outcome when correcting astigmatism so they have the least variability. And this allows importing of data from the Cassini topography system. That allows the data to be imported directly. The algorithm is built into the Catalyst system. It allows the ultimate platform to determine where to make decisions, which are marked, and which the therefore treated or corrected. And it has iris registration, which accounts for cycloportion, so that if the eye is rotating when we go from a sitting to a lying down position, this accounts for that. So again, ultimately, it's giving us the greatest accuracy, low-level astigmatism with the Catalyst.
So apparently trial data shows that Tecnis Synergy provides enhanced vision at all distances for presbyopia patients, and that's compared to trifocals. So can you discuss some of those trial results further, in particular in relation to trifocals?
Sure. Yeah, there's data being presented at ESCRS, which I think is quite impactful. The data that's being shared demonstrated that the Tecnis Synergy had a better visual acuity and longer binocular defocus curve than what has been seen with Panoptics. It provided for a range of vision so that there is less area of loss of vision in that range that can be seen with a trifocal. And it gave a tremendous level of spectacle independence, greater than 90% at far, intermediate, and near. And then finally, the level of satisfaction from patients and the dysphotopsia profile was excellent as well.
That's a study or studies. What are the main takeaways for surgeons looking to treat patients, would you say?
I think what we're hearing from surgeons who have already gained experience with this is that, number one, they're very happy with the optics of the Tecnis platform. They feel that patients are achieving an excellent range of vision with the Synergy lens, and that even in a dim light setting, these patients are getting an excellent level of reading, and that's one of the concerns with any type of presbyopic IOL. And then finally, the dysphotopsias seem to be very minimal as well. So they're very satisfied with the optics of it, the implantation, as well as finally the patient satisfaction.
You know, we're nearing the end of 2020, and it's been a real strange year, obviously. The product that you mentioned here, how does this fit in the context of where we're at today in cataract surgery for the new era?
Well, Matt, as I think you certainly know from all of your work in eye care, and I think patients are having expectations that are extremely high in general, and they should. They want to be able to continue to function well after cataract surgery and prefer to have, if possible, a range of vision for distance, intermediate, and near. I think we're seeing in 2020 especially, patients and all of us are reevaluating what's important to us, and we're seeing in general greater utilization of presbyopic IOLs because patients are feeling perhaps the need to take care of things that benefit themselves, or families are looking at it that way, that it's worth the investment in something that is for oneself, from a health perspective in particular. And this allows us to have certainly better ability to function in activities. So we're hopeful that that's what we'll see with the synergy, and that's what we've been seeing, that with that range of vision, with that excellent optics, that we're finding the patients are comfortable and surgeons are comfortable well.
I guess with so many people going back to nature these days, going out to the national parks and whatnot, there's probably few gifts one can give to oneself beyond superior, eye performance to see all those wondrous sights. Would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's why we're in eye care, because as ophthalmologists, we love being able to provide hopefully that benefit to patients. And I think all of us in our personal lives appreciate, like you said, that vision is certainly our most important sense. So this is, being able to provide that technology is certainly something that we at J&J Vision strive to do and really take pride in being able to hopefully develop technology that gives patients exactly what you're describing, that ability to perform in outdoor settings, indoor settings, or anything they're doing.
I'm really glad to see you smiling, Raj, because I feel like, times have been heavy, but when you say that, it's optimism. It's, we're still human with vision, and there are things to do that's left beyond everything that's happened, no?
Absolutely. I think you're right. Again, it's been an opportunity for all of us to put things in perspective, and vision is a huge part of that as we function day to day.
Right. Well, speaking of vision, how do you find the colors here? Are they popping off enough for you?
You're doing a great job, as you always do in every conference and meeting, and it's great to see you usually walking around the exhibit floor, and everybody can identify and recognize you right away. But yes, you've done a great job here as well, and I feel like I'm kind of pretty blah in comparison.
Well, no worries, my friend. You're all about the science, and we bring that science with some pizzazz. So it's been really great talking to you here today, catching up on all this. Meanwhile, I've got a virtual issue for you. I don't know if you can catch, but I'm on my paper route. So, hey, it's been real, my friend. Really enjoyed it. Come back and join us anytime, and we'll go bike riding wherever we need to.
Sounds good, Matt. Thank you very much for having me, and good luck throughout the rest of the conference.
Thanks. Cheers.